So, like many things in the just being alive, but especially in the awakening process, the inner stages of um, the process of awakening, personally awakening, and the outer stages influence each other, overlap, and the stages themselves overlap, although, like many processes, there tends to be a specific sequence which, as far as I see, everybody goes through. So in the outer thing, as we stabilize somewhat in being able to be here, and we're able to have enough space in our being when something comes up to be able to be with it, let it be here. Obviously, it is here. Let it be here, but then have enough space to be able to be with it, not be it, not be completely identified with it or as it. And we can, to the degree we are capable of doing this in that particular moment, and we can be with it, it morphs, it releases, it changes, and something in us is liberated. And we start to notice this is having an effect on our relationships. We're not as triggered. And when we're triggered, we're more able to be mature about it, not unload on somebody, but contain it and realize this is my shit. If I'm triggered, it's mine, regardless of whether somebody else had a role in all this. It's mine. Yeah. So this develops over time. We're not perfect, and actually, we're all pretty imperfect and pretty much caught up in the dream world of this superimposed synthetic matrix we were all born into. And that's what we're extracting our consciousness from. So it helps to be considerate and kindly toward both ourselves and others who are in the same fix. Okay. So our relationships start to change. They start to take on another flavor. We become something different than we were when we were caught up in all these limiting interpretations of self and other, the identifications that are part of our samsaric mind world. Little by little, we're extracting our consciousness from that stuff. And what's here, what's left, is who we truly are, which is a kind of a benevolent presence. And we live that. We be that in our world, in our with ourself, with our family, in our community, in our life. And people sometimes, increasingly, start to notice. Uh, I just had I left a group that I was very active in recently. I left it, and because I wanted to, I needed to do what I'm doing now, which is making these videos. And I've just had two people from that group contact me and say, tell me how much they missed my presence because I added something to the group that they really valued. And as far as I'm concerned, all I did was be myself. And that was generally not 100%, but generally a, a kind of loving, benevolent, inclusive, warm presence. So as we come more fully into who and what we actually are, as we embody it with our emotions, as we embody it with our body, as that occurs, we start to have a broader influence on life. Our energy field, our personal field, um, touches people's lives because we're being genuinely who we actually are. And that it not only gives permission to other people to be genuinely who they actually are, but it also quickens that aliveness in them. So, this is one of the ways our goodness um, manifests externally. Yeah, there's more. I think I'll do another one on this. Yeah, take good care. Bye for now.